Slade G84 in the booth here to present you a podcast, episode number 2, brought to you by Fade Grips. Very excited to have them on board. We're going to be getting a couple of our feature guys, developmental guys, in here to speak about their lives, how excited they are for this program, and what they want to get out of this. Slade, how do you feel about this for the last 3 days, and how do you feel about the move here to the Midnight Broadcasting Network?
Honestly, it's went a lot better than I personally thought it would. I didn't expect to gain 75 subscribers in, pretty much 2 days. Now going on day 3 of production here at MBN. Now we've been with us since the beginning. Yeah, it's been really cool. How it's been the past couple of days. It's been really cool.
Slade, if you want to go off by saying how many years of sim racing experience do you have, and what is your favorite car to drive on the game?
Sim racing experience. So I started league racing start of NASCAR Heat 2, so about a year and a half. But I've been playing racing games since I was about 4 years old. NASCAR Total Team Control 2006. Yeah, first online game I ever played was Heat Evolution. Started league racing in Heat 2. First ever NASCAR player game was in 2006. But for a car driving game, of course, 3-car. Really like driving. Austin Dillon and the RCR team. Really love doing that. But yeah, it's probably my go-to car for anything.
For you guys out there watching tonight, we got 2 races coming up tonight. We have a 50% at Chicagoland featuring our top guys. We are actually going to let 2 developmental guys try to qualify into the field. I honest to God do not know. I'm pretty excited to see who will make it out of those guys. But if not, there's no hard feelings. They have a race coming on later tonight, probably around 10 o'clock Eastern time. 25%er Auto Club. They should be getting both their setups ready for the Cup at Chicagoland for qualifying, and Xfinity at Cup at Chicagoland later, and Xfinity for Auto Club later, 25%. We're gonna get a few guys here in the booth, here in the podcast booth. We're gonna start off with just gonna go with someone that you've probably never heard of before. I'm going to bring in K-Taddy into the booth here for see what he feels like. He's part of our developmental program as of now. He's new. Honestly, I've never heard of him until the developmental program, and I've been playing NASCAR games since, 2008. Really exciting to have all these new guys on board, and it's quite an honor, to be honest, with how big this community is. Slade, you know yourself how big this community has grown in the past 3 days, and it honestly is surprising.
About 70, like I said, 74 subscribers. In 3 days, we've had over 1,000 watch hours. Is it watch hours?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, and here we are, joined by K-Taddy. K-Taddy, can you do me a favor? Look in your party settings and make sure it is always allow. Yes, go to your party settings in the party, and it should say allow your voice to be shared, and hit always allow.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Alright, hey, welcome to the podcast, and welcome to the Midnight Broadcasting Network. We're sure glad to have you.
Well, thanks for having me.
So, why the Midnight Broadcasting Network, and why is it such a unique place to be?
Man, I'm really a big fan. I got on here, and I wasn't sure what to expect at first, but a lot of good, clean racing and good, fast cars with their setups, and it just makes for a good, fun experience all around.
You excited for tonight's races? Try to qualify into the big race, and maybe get yourself a win in the developmental series tonight at Auto Club. What are your thoughts, and how's testing been all day?
Testing was a struggle at first. I was about a half second behind, and then tuned it a little bit, and it's a lot faster. I'm looking forward to the run tonight. After last night's experience, I was able to stick up in the top 5 or 6 or so, and then so tonight I'm looking pretty forward to seeing how I can run.
That's nice. What do you want to get out of all this league, and you plan on being here for a long time and sticking around?
I absolutely plan on sticking around, and as far as what I want to get out of it, right now while I'm in the developmental, I'm just trying to improve my own skills and driving abilities, and maybe eventually get up into one of the higher divisions with the group here.
I really believe that you can be one of our featured trucker Xfinity guys once we get this series situated. You looked really fast yesterday, and I'm pretty proud to say that. I had my eyes on you yesterday. You did really good at Iowa, really good showing. He was in the 89 car. Pretty much ran in the top 6 or 7 all day. You don't have to win in this league to be noticed. We just want fast, aggressive, competitive drivers that are clean. And I honestly saw that. I didn't see you causing no issues. Didn't see you pushing the issues. Good job last night, man.
Man, I appreciate it. I was a little loose, so I had to kind of just let a few people go. But it is a fun experience from a first run with you guys.
Oh, yes, for sure. Ryan Blaney, the old Blaney family. That's not a bad racing family there. They're nice, clean. Ryan Blaney's actually my favorite driver's teammate. I'm a big Brad K fan. Anyhow,
yeah, I used to be a Mark Martin fan, but then he done retired.
Anyhow, it was good having you here for the 5 minutes we shared. Good luck tonight, and I look forward to maybe interviewing tonight after the developmental race with your win. Yep, later on, man. Alright. That was K Taddy. To be honest, that guy, I really see big potential out of him. Slade, how's attitude sound when he come in the booth for your perspective?
Sounds like a good guy. Man, has a lot of positivity with him. I think he'll be good. Good fit in here at MBN.
All right, we're gonna get AK Racing in the booth next. Sorry for the blue screen, guys. Trying to get people in the party in and out, trying to make this faster than what it should be. Thank you for your guys' patience. If you have any questions in the comment section, please feel free to comment, ask questions, whatever. Maybe even do votes. I don't care. Do game suggestions down there in the comment section. We're going to give AK about another 30 seconds. If you don't join, we'll invite someone else. Be sure to, whoever's watching, to share this with your family and friends. Every view matters, and everyone in this community matters, man. Subscribe to the channel. Don't be afraid to go follow our Twitter page. We are actually already up to 49 followers on our Twitter page, which is a very huge mark for only 3 days. 73 subscribers. Couldn't do it without you guys. This community, man, it's awesome. I wanted to give a shout out to the AKA group ran by AKA Pro Boss. I had a conversation with him today, and we're going to help each other promote each other's leagues. He's a great guy. Don't be afraid to go check him out, and give that Frozen Toast 24. She does our commentary, and she's really well. Another thing, wanted to take time to thank MP Roofer, Twisted Demon, and Alex Ned for coming on board with us to be our broadcasting group. We are in the process of talking to Sloppy Joe, aka Joe Meister. He's a good guy too. Hopefully we figure stuff out. If not, whatever. We have a stacked booth roster, and who knows? Even we have a WVU fan, myself, Smoke, NRG, and Slade for the booth as well. So we're pretty stacked on that for it. We're going to get another guy in this party since AK didn't join. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to go to a blue screen real fast. I'll be 1 second. we're gonna get Bullet in here. He actually is one person we helped us with our sponsorship opportunity. Fade grips, man. Go get you guys some gaming grips. Get those fingers nice. They'd honestly help controller guys maybe hold a better line. Thank you for the opportunity, guys. It means a lot. If you want, go type in Bullet on their thing and get a 20% discount. They're going to be giving out grips for our winners and subscribe markers and everything. See if Bullet gets in here. I don't know why he hasn't joined yet, but what is your party settings set to always allow, Bullet? I don't know if you were informed, but you are live on podcast right now. I'm gonna ask you a few questions. Invited you. I wanted to get your perspective on things.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I just turned it to always allow.
All right. We are joined by Bullet. Just wanted to say thanks, man, for getting Fade grips, being a big part of this. It means a lot. You're a great guy. I'm looking forward to having you in this league. Hopefully you're here for the long run. If not,
yeah, man.
That's fine. But how do you feel about tonight's races? How's testing been going for you today? And
yeah, Chicago, man. I really like that track. Besides the road courses, those mile-and-a-half tracks are my bread and butter. I guess you could call me Harvick in that way. I'm always pretty quick on those tracks. I was running 29 flats earlier, solo car, with very little setup at all. I wasn't, I hadn't really tuned or anything like that. I'm pretty sure I can get down in the 28s. But I'm excited about it. Car's real stable. It's not loose or anything like that. I get around other cars. It holds its line real well. Grips out of this world. And I've got pretty even tire wear for the long haul.
Oh, yes, for sure, man. What are you looking to get out of this whole the Midnight Broadcasting Network, and how do you see this going, and where do you see this going, and how the last 3 days just starting is brand new and fresh, and the amount of support we have just now?
Oh, man, to be honest with you, I was one of the guys that came over from Impact. I hate that they shut down the console side. I had a lot of fun there. I learned a lot there in the little time that I was there. And then, most of the people that I run with every day switched over to Midnight, and I got the invite, and I was like, all right, cool, yeah, I'll go check it out. And, man, this community, especially in Midnight and NASCAR, has been better than any other esports or online gaming community that I've ever been a part of. I've done the COD, I've done, Friday 13th, I've done all of that. I was actually one of the backers for the Friday 13th game, and it was toxic compared to this. Everybody here, man, even like the guys that are faster than you, they want you to get faster. They want you to run with them or even beat them. And that's nice to each other. If somebody needs help, they get it, immediately. And if there's a problem on the track with somebody, it's squashed before you're ever even out of the party. And that's awesome to me. So that right there alone makes me want to help build this as much as I can. Because something like that's something that people should be a part of. It's something that people should aspire to be and be like. And I don't know, I think I found my home here. I really like this. You guys are doing awesome on the admin side. And as far as like the Fade grips thing, man, that's nothing, dude. I just want people to be able to run for something and get something out of it, tangible, and possibly grow that into a paid sponsorship sooner or later, because people are watching esports like it's regular TV now, and if there's a chance that I could play a part in someone being able to make a living doing this, man, that's awesome. If I can help someone feed their families, that to me, because I have a daughter and a wife, and if I could feed my family playing esports and still be able to be around them, I know that would mean a ton to me. So to be able to help other people do it, that would just be like that's second to none for me.
Yes, sir. I have another question for you. Who is your favorite NASCAR driver?
But if you're talking about all time, I'd have to go with probably the most cliche thing here to say with the Intimidator. Um, it's between him and Davey Allison, because I am from Alabama, and so I got to pull for the Bama gang if you're talking about all time. But as far as right now, I'd have to say Kevin Harvick. When he took over Dale Senior's ride, I was always an Earnhardt Jr. fan. I live in Junior Nation, for crying out loud. I'm like 10 minutes away from Talladega, so I don't have a choice in that aspect. But as far as like every other thing and just being a driver, it's definitely Kevin Harvick. But when you're talking about champion, nobody carries themselves like Jimmy Johnson. So those are my top 5 guys, I guess you could say, because it's hard to say who's better than who at any given time, because at any one point in time, all of those guys have been, icons of the sport and influenced so many people's lives.
That is for sure, man. Anyhow, it was a nice 5 minutes we had with you. Go get that tune done for Chicago. Looking forward to maybe hearing from you in the booth tonight, maybe with a win or whatever you do, and good luck. Sorry about that, guys. My daughter is having a temper tantrum in the background, so if you hear that in the thing, sorry. Gonna get another guy in here. We're gonna invite. Who do I want in here? I want to get Kevin Macy up on here. I haven't heard from this guy, so let's see how he is. Slade, how did Bullet and his positivity sound to you?
Okay, honestly glad to have me here. Before we get in, I want to apologize. I'm pretty sick. I don't sound like a my normal energetic self, but I'm just sitting here.
I don't think Kevin Macy is gonna be in, so we're gonna get someone else in the booth here. We're gonna invite. Oh, who do I want in here? We're gonna get Mystic Wall in here. I haven't really heard from him. He's one of your developmental guys. There's Slade, so we're gonna talk to him. Oh, never mind. We got Kevin Macy in the booth. Kevin Macy, do you copy? Is your party settings set to always allow? Make sure.
Hold on a second, Mystic. We're gonna get Kevin here, his interview, and we'll get you.
Yep, just stay quiet for 1 second, Mystic. Alright, Kevin, I don't know if I can hear you, so if you want to go check your party settings and make sure they do always say allow. Alright, Kevin Macy, how do you feel about the league overall, and how do you expect it to grow, and how do you think the last 3 days have been?
No, I think it's great. It's the first time I've been a part of anything like this. I've enjoyed it. Met some good people, and many people as I know, I've shared it out to. They were watching over the last couple of nights, so looks like it's growing pretty quick.
Just wanted to let you know, if you haven't been paying attention, we actually got a couple sponsorships involved. Fade Grips, we have another gripping company coming at us, and we have a clothing company. How do you feel about that?
That sounds great. It's I like to see this grow. It's a really cool program. I used to race several years ago and kind of retired from that. So doing this on the video game's pretty close to it.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. Just wanted to let you know, are you here for the long run, or are you just here for temporary?
No, I'm here for the long run. So, time permitting sometimes, I'll be on as much as I can.
Yeah, for sure. Don't mind me asking, who is your favorite NASCAR driver?
Currently Martin Truex, but I was a Dale Jr. fan from the beginning, so I like those two guys.
Just another fun fact, you can tell a group, what do you do with your life today? Like a job, occupation, whatever.
I work for a managed print company. We service a lot of large hospitals and corporations across the country with their printer needs, mainly in the healthcare space.
That is really cool to hear. Sounds like it's going to be fun to have you on board here. Make sure you share this podcast with your neighbors, strangers, family, whatever. Let them know about the YouTube channel, whatever. Go subscribe, like, whatever. It was nice having you here in the booth. Go tune your cars for tonight, and hopefully maybe we'll be speaking to you in Victory Lane tonight.
All right, guys. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. See you later. Mystic Wall, do you copy?
Yeah.
Is your party setting set to always allow?
Yeah.
Alright. There we go. Okay. So we have Mystic Wall here. Just wanted to say thanks for coming on board. We're very excited to have you. How do you feel about being part of the Midnight Broadcasting Network?
That's pretty cool, man. This is the first league I've ever been in that I ran custom setups, so trying stuff out.
That's nice. As you actually have someone that's really interested in you actually helped me out today. Slade actually might honestly put you in one of his cars going through this process. How do you feel about that, to have one of the top guys in the game after you?
Well, I've been friends with Slade for a while. Like, that was the first league I've ever joined, with Slade.
So
And
it
was pretty awesome.
Alright, are you here for the long haul, or are you just here temporary, or you feel like you're going to be a big contributor to the Midnight Broadcasting Network?
Long haul. I mean, I'm not going to find any other league with custom setups. I want to get better at them. Be really fast.
How do you think your chances are maybe qualifying in with the Cup guys, getting that top 2 time at Chicagoland before the Auto Club race later?
Pretty good, actually. I've been running the Joey Gase car for Xfinity, but I'm changing to a RCR tonight in the 21. I mean, not that. Actually, for Xfinity and Cup Series, I'm running 31 car Ryan Newman.
Do you think you have the speed? Do you think you have the speed to maybe qualify in?
I think I have the speed, but it's going to be draft dependent pretty much.
Alright, hopefully maybe tonight, maybe you can get a win in the Auto Club race later on tonight. Maybe we'll be speaking to you in Victory Lane. Good luck, man. I'm very excited to have you on board, and good luck.
Thank you.
Later on, man. Alright, that was Mystic Wall. We're going to get AJG in the booth. This guy...
What he's going to do, I plan on putting on my Xfinity or truck team. Either way, he's going to be driving for RSR or Demco. Or Demco. That's what you do.
Alright, we are joined by AJG124 in the booth here. This kid came overboard from Impact to the Midnight Broadcasting Network. Very excited to have him on board. He's a very fast guy. A little young, but a little bit younger than Slade. AJG, do you have your party settings set to always allow?
Yes, sir.
Alright, welcome AJG, and just want to say, how do you feel about the Midnight Broadcasting Network, and how's the last 3 days been looking?
Oh, I feel like this is a great opportunity. You know, we're on the verge of something big. You know, it's gonna be it's gonna be big things happening here. You know, we have what 50 some members in the midnight the division. I forgot what they call it. My bad, but the development. That's it. You know, we had 25 last night. Yeah, I feel like we'll get some of those guys up really fast. We'll all have a really fast group here. It'll be big.
For sure, man. Just wanted to say, how do you feel about your 2 cars tonight? Do you think you can qualify maybe with a top 2 time for the Chicago Cup race? And do you think you have a ride at Auto Club tonight?
I'm feeling really well with Chicagoland because, you know, Chicago is one of my favorite tracks on the circuit. You know, I used to love running around this track a lot. And I heard Bullet mention what times he was running, and I wasn't far off. So I'm feeling pretty confident with my times when it comes to me making.
So you think you might make the top 2 out of the qualifying session to get in?
I hope so. All
right. If not, you got that Auto Club race tonight, and I know you're going to be a top 5 car in that, probably for sure. So, how have your testing been going at Auto Club?
Auto Club's one of those tracks that's always rubbed me somewhere that's not right. You know, it would throw me a curveball, and then it would take it back, and then I would finally get to one place, and then it'd have another mistake. You know, it's just a really hard track for me. I've never really figured out how to get around it, but I'm going to try to be really fast around there. You know, I have a pretty fast time right now, but I'm working on it.
Yes, sir, for sure. Anyhow, just wanted to say, are you going to be here for the long run, or is this temporary?
Oh, I'm planning to stay here as long as I can.
Okay. Alright. It was nice having you here in the booth. We're going to get some new people in here. Hopefully you go test, and maybe we'll be talking to you in Victory Lane one of the races tonight if you make the Cup or if you win Xfinity. Yep. We're gonna get MP Roofer next. This guy is a big contributor to what's going on right now. Without him, we honestly might not even be in this position right now. This guy does a lot for us. Much love there, MP Roofer. I'll be talking to you in about 10 seconds.
Going on, guys?
Hey, what's up, Roofer? How's your day been, man?
Not too bad, man. Not too bad. Getting ready for Auto Club. Excited for y'all Chicago race, man.
Yes, sir, man. Hopefully you got a rocket there. You want to share what kind of times you're running?
Right now at Auto Club, I just got on, and by myself, I'm hitting like higher 39s. I'm still working on a few things. I want to get it comfortable. As everybody knows, it's a real bumpy track, so getting it comfortable is kind of weird. But I'm just going to try to build me a long-haul car because I could see it stretching out. You know, I would think Auto Club would be one of the tracks we can run without causing a lot of wrecks. So I'm going to try to build me a piece that runs, you know, consistently, you know, over the long haul. That's what I tried last night at Iowa, and it actually worked out pretty decent for me in the long run.
So for sure, man. Just wanted to say thanks, man, for what you do and how you promote things. I met you about probably early December, end of November, the start of the esports thing, and it was pretty much your first couple days on the game, and everything was going on, and I brought you on board, and man, now look where you're at. You're going to be in one of the top leagues and probably the whole community. So
it's gone. I mean, I knew the community was out there because I've ridden with a lot of these guys that just felt like they didn't have a home at other places, and I was like, man, I got a home for you, and come on over here. And just some of the guys I ran with every night, you know, are already just making names, and it's so awesome to see that some of these guys that have never been recognized are starting to get recognized and be known to be fast. So I think we got something really good going over here at Midnight, and I mean, just look at the subscribers and everything, you know. I mean, this is our third day, and I mean, it's going great, man.
Oh yeah, man. I'm pretty excited for it. Imagine the answer to this question, but do you plan on being here for the long haul, man, and being here for a long time, or is this just temporary
But
for you?
like, I've told everybody that I've met, AJ Storm is the person that very first day I couldn't even barely make a lap around here on a controller, and I was like, well, wait till I get my wheel. I promise you I'll be faster, and I have got faster, but you took me under your wing, bro, and you treated me almost like a brother, man. And honestly, that's how I feel like we all here are brothers here at Midnight, and that's what makes it so, great to be a part of a family. I think the NASCAR Heat 3 is a family community out there, and now that they see that, if I make a little mistake, I'm not going to get kicked out of the league for 2 weeks, It just makes for good, racing. Mistakes happen sometimes on the racetrack, and you just can't punish people for, accidental mistakes sometimes, and it feels like they're, they found a home, they're welcome, and everybody's just excited, and this is just preseason, and they're only imagining what the regular season is going to be like. As much fun as we had at Michigan, Las Vegas, Iowa, I mean, this is getting awesome, man, fast.
You don't mind me asking, who is your favorite current NASCAR driver, man?
Oh, my current driver, man, I'm a big Truex fan. I was a big Junior fan, and when he picked up Truex, I knew the man had talent. He kind of didn't have the equipment, and once he got the equipment underneath his feet, everyone got to see what kind of talent that man has. So I just like the way he holds himself. I'm a big Truex fan because Junior is not running anymore. But I was a diehard '88 fan.
Yes,
As a
sir.
kid, though, Davey Allison. I grew up, a big Davey Allison fan. And, unfortunately, he passed away. And then once Junior started, then I went to Ernie Irvan, and then something happened with him. He got hurt, and then, right about the same time, that's when Junior just, the tragedy happened. And I was like, you know what, that man right there, I like the way he held himself, So it's kind of, I like guys that are not so cocky, and just like, I'm the best out there. And I just like the guys that hold themselves like that in NASCAR.
Yes, for sure, man. Hey, man, hopefully you got your cars all tuned up. I know you're going to be in the booth for the first race, which we appreciate that. Hopefully you got your car tuned up at Auto Club, and hopefully you get a top 5, maybe possibly be interviewing you for a victory. Thanks for joining the booth, man, and good luck tonight.
I appreciate it, guys.
Yes, sir. Band of Brothers, bro. That's the slogan. Band of Brothers. Alright, we're going to get From the Back in here next. If I have him on my friends list, I think I do, but I'm not positive. Do you have him on your friends list, Slade? Alright, invite him here. Suggest him, and we're going to get him in here. Alright. Is he on? Alright.
What's going on, fellas?
Before you start, man, is your party settings set to always allow?
Yeah, it's on where we do the broadcast for the Cup guys.
Alright.
I think it's on, yeah, that's it.
Alright, man. Hey, man, congrats for being a part of this, man. We're very excited to have you on board as well. Thankful for you helping into the booth the last few nights. I don't think I've got to talk to you one-on-one personally yet, but I saw you on the racetrack last night. You didn't do too bad. A little bit jitters from everyone. But very happy to have you here.
Definitely needed a bigger back bumper last night. I got a little extra horsepower. I got to use other people's horsepower to get through the turns. So yeah, it was fun though, man. We had a blast.
How do you feel about the Midnight community, man? I know it's growing. The last 3 days went well. How, from your perspective, how's it look for you?
To be honest with you, man, I think it's a good opportunity. A lot of fresh faces, which is always good. From the outside looking in, though, I think this thing is huge for amount of days that it's been up and online already. You guys are killing it, man.
You expect to be here for a long, long time, or is this just temporary for you, man?
Oh no, bud, I'm gonna be here forever. I'm coming to Cup. I'm gonna trade paint with the Pat's Aces and the Bags and the Slades and the, you know, those guys are incredible. I watched a lot of the Impact videos, man, and yeah, I'm excited about it.
Yes, sir. And honest to God, man, I really hope you are one of our featured drivers when we get our Xfinity and Truck Series designed. Hopefully, maybe you'll get a hot seat offer in the Cup Series. You sound very great attitude, man. I like your attitude. That's going to get you places. Just be patient. Hopefully, maybe you can get a developmental series championship this year, or whenever you get in the trucks and stuff. I think we're going to have you be one of our featured drivers in one of our featured series. Hopefully, you can go collect a championship and get some experience and get this custom setups rolling and contending for wins. I'm very excited to have you.
I'm definitely looking forward to it, man. And the setups you guys got, that's incredible. I can't wait. I can't say how excited I am. Really, can't put it into words to be able to go fast and just get knowledge from you guys, man. I'm gonna soak it up.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. Just wanted to say thanks for what you've done. I'm really looking forward to having you here. Who is your favorite NASCAR driver?
I'd have to say Kevin Harvick is definitely a favorite. Ever since he put the white 29 in Atlanta and etched out Gordon for the win way back in 2001. I've been a big fan. I used to pull for Jimmy Spencer a lot because, you know, I'm a mouthy kind of guy. You know, I kind of like that. You know, he put hard in NASCAR.
Yes, for sure, man. Just want to say, hey, man, thanks for your time here in the booth with us. I really hope you're tuning in on those cars, maybe to qualify into the Chicago race tonight. If not, man, you got that Auto Club race. Hopefully, maybe speak to you in Victory Lane. Thanks for joining us.
I appreciate it, man.
All right. Thank you, man. All right. Slade, who did you say was next? Do you have him on your friends list? Alright, search him up for me so I ain't at the blue screen making these. Hey man, thank you guys for 13 viewers as of now. That is really cool to be in the middle of the day on a Saturday for the dedication of these people coming out and watching us. Thank you. Be sure whoever's watching, don't be afraid to open up another phone, call your mom, call your dad, whatever you got to do. Get this stream out there. We're here for views. Every view matters. All you guys matter. Thank you. I see Mike Pittman. That is MP Roofer. Thank you for the feedback, bro. I hope you're getting that car all tuned up. All right. We're going to get CWA Larsonator here in the lobby. This guy's a newcomer. To be honest, I really didn't hear from him that much anywhere else. Very glad to have him on board, man. He's going to be a huge contributor here. You're getting ready to speak with him. He's got a killer introduction video. He has some crazy commentating of the real Kyle Larson racing. I've really had fun. Really had fun watching his intro video, man. He just had Rick Allen and them talking about Kyle Larson, all edited them to him and just videos of him. It was very cool. And as we are joined by CWA Larsonator in the booth. Hey, CWA.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Is your party setting set to always allow?
Yes, it should be.
Alright. Hey man, very glad to have you on board, to be honest. I think I've raced with you in a few public lobbies before, seen you around. You're a pretty fast guy. I've seen you in custom setups, so you obviously know a little bit about them. I'm pretty sure you made top 50, which that's very, very awesome. We want guys like you. What are your thoughts on the Midnight Broadcasting Network?
I don't really know why. I think I just didn't race enough. I didn't necessarily race every day like a lot of other people did. But that was slightly disappointing, but you know, I'm keeping my head up here because it's not over yet. You know, there's always, you know, teams might need backup drivers or whatever, but there's always next year, and the league's going to grow and everything. So I'm trying to keep my head up and, you know, just keep going at it. And with Midnight, I was really excited to see this the other day when I got invited to this chat. because it looked really cool. I've never done really a lot of league racing before. I mean, I've been playing NASCAR games for like 15 years, and I've just raced casually online a lot, but never really any serious league type stuff. So when I got invited to this chat, I thought, this is really gonna probably my good opportunity to get my name out there a little bit, get to know some guys that I already kind of know from public lobbies, and get to know new guys, and get to racing with some guys. It's just some serious racing, some longer races that aren't like the 5-lap sprints you get in the esports lobbies, And so I'm ready to grow this thing, and I'm gonna try to help it grow as much as I can, and hopefully get my name out there a little bit too.
Yes, sir. Another question I got for you: are you going to be here for the long run, or are you just here kind of just temporary, just checking it out, or what are you looking for?
Well, I plan on being here for the long haul. It's going to be slightly challenging because I do work nights and my schedule changes week to week, so I never really know what nights exactly I'm going to be around. So I might not be in every race, which that would hurt my points and everything. But I'm certainly going to try to. I know I've been pretty quiet in the chat. I'm more of a reserved person typically, but I'm going to try to get more involved, spread some ideas, spread the names, and I'll race as much as I can for sure. So I'm here as long as the league's here.
All right, man. You're a big contributor to this, man. We want you here. I hope you know that. Another thing, who's your favorite NASCAR driver? Which I already think I know this, but...
Probably Kyle Larson. The name doesn't hurt. It's a nice bonus, but even if his last name wasn't the same as mine, I'd still love him. I just love watching him drive, even though he can't seem to win a race to save his life. Just watching him wheel that car around the track is so much fun. And it did definitely give me a nice way to make that video you guys were talking about, my little intro video. So he's really great. It'll be interesting to see how he does with the new package. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see in general, but huge Kyle Larson fan here.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, just wanted to say thanks for joining us in the booth. Looking forward to seeing you out there tonight. Hopefully, maybe you could make the... are you racing tonight, actually?
No, I can't. Like last night, I have to work once again. So that's kind of the downside to me doing this is,
right.
I never know when I'll be able to do things. But Thursday, I just want to say Thursday gave me a huge confidence boost. I got to race Vegas. I was up front running with Noko and AK, and I had a lot of fun. I was really running with them really well until I decided, I don't know how much of it you guys saw on the broadcast, but I entered pit road in the absolute dumbest way I could possibly think of, and totally ruined it for both of us. But it was a big confidence booster for me, A, because I was running really fast, and B, because, Noko, a lot of league type settings, I've never really done leagues, but you can tell there's just all this drama and like tension going on. But Noko, as soon as the race was over, I was like, hey man, I'm sorry, and we talked it out, and he was totally cool about it. He was like, it happens, like that's the point of the development series, we're learning, we're out here working out the problems, and he couldn't have been nicer about it. So that was great of him, and it's great. The whole environment has just been so relaxed, and everyone's wanting to help everyone, and I'm just really excited about it.
Alright, man. It was very cool having you in the booth here. Very nice speaking to you, and hopefully maybe here, when you get the chance to race, we'll be talking to you in Victory Lane. Thank you.
For sure. I sure hope so. Thanks, guys.
Alright, we're going to get the one and only Smoke Fan in the lobby. This guy's probably the fastest guy in our league. We're going to get him in here. I'm going to talk to him here in 1 second. Sorry about that. My daughter is going insane right now. Here comes Smoke Fan. Hopefully Smoke Fan can give you guys some details, maybe spill a couple little bit of a helpful hints for you guys out there. I don't think Smoke Fan's gonna join, but I don't know. Sorry about the blue screen, guys. I'm gonna get... Oh, who do I want to get in here? Anyone specifically say... Oh wait, I think Twisted Demon might be home. We'll get twisted in here. I'll invite him. Actually, you know what? We'll get Fluffy in here. We'll get Fluffy. I want to talk to Fluffy. Just keep in mind, guys, I don't really think Fluffy's really that considered to being in the league yet, but he's a really fast guy. I'm going to talk to him for a little bit. He's a top 50 driver. He's a great guy. See what his, maybe talk about something else if he joins. I don't know if he's going to join. Hey, Fluffy, how are you today, man?
Doing pretty good. How about y'all?
Oh, good. If you don't know, you're actually live right now on the podcast.
Oh, okay. That is okay.
I don't know. You haven't really made the announcement yet if you're coming to midnight or what's going on, but what are your thoughts on the community and what are your thoughts on midnight so far?
First off, I want to make that announcement that I am going to be full-time at midnight, and how I feel about the community and what midnight's done. It's been it's been a it's pretty cool of how everybody's doing this and being on a different other than NASCAR, you know, it's and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool for the community to watch that and everything. So yeah, I enjoy the community that Midnight is bringing to everybody in the NASCAR community.
Man, I'm very glad to have you on board here at Midnight, man. We're making this thing huge. I want this thing to be big. If you haven't heard, we actually have 3 sponsors, 1 locked up right now. We're working on 2 other sponsors. Actually, I'm lying. We have Ronin Imports as well. So we have 4 sponsors.
And Braden.
Anyhow, very glad to have you on board. Hopefully you're here for the long run. I know we're pretty good friends.
Oh, yeah.
Are you racing in Chicago tonight?
I will not be able to make Chicago just because of the fact of I have another race tonight I have to attend to, but next week I'll be able to make all the midnight races next week.
All right, man. Very glad to speak with you. Very glad about your announcement, and hopefully you're here for forever, to be honest, 'cause I like your personality.
Most definitely. Thank you, guys.
Yep, later on. So, we are joined by the one and only Smoke Fan B14, the underscore 20.
B20 underscore 14.
Whatever.
That's right. I'm here for a reason.
You're, always allow on, Brandon?
Alright, I'm good.
Alright, Smoke Fan, just wanted to say hey, welcome to the booth. We are honestly amazed to even have you in the booth as a Homestead finalist, and probably everyone watching wishes they were there where you were at. Very glad to have you. I would probably say you're definitely a top 3 driver in the game. Probably honestly first speed-wise. What are your thoughts on Midnight, and as one of the founders, to be honest, what are your thoughts on how the last 3 days been?
I think the last 3 days have definitely probably exceeded all of our goals. I'm pretty pumped up about that. Got a lot of fast guys that came with us. Not only do we have NASCAR though, we got all these other games going on. It's a network, it's a community. I think we got a good thing going over here, and I wouldn't rather be nowhere else than here, and that's for sure. I appreciate what all y'all are doing to make this thing go bigger and bigger every day. Gotta give a shout out to Roofer, AJ, Bags, Pat, Slade, all y'all for making this happen. And thanks for bringing me along with y'all.
Yes, sir. Very excited. We're gonna have some big races coming up. Smoke Fan, I'm gonna tell you, this guy, if you want to qualify in the poll or you need a hot lap, man, I'm telling you, Smoke Fan will get you there. Hopefully he works on his long race a little bit, but I think Smoke Fan is going to be a guy to watch in this upcoming draft, and I do believe he will be drafted. So, thanks for your time in the booth, Smoke Fan. Really hope everything's well. Get that car ready for Chicago, which I'm sure you're already running 3/10 faster than everyone, but good luck, man.
Appreciate it, y'all.
Alright, we're gonna get Twisted Demon in here. Talk for a little bit. Sorry for the blue screen again, guys. Twisted Demon, and this guy right here, man, is going to be a huge contributor to this league. Very, very excited to have him on board, man. He's a great personality. I can't speak enough about him. He's actually going to be one of our main booth guys on our cup dates. He's actually going to be our Twitch streamer, and he's a great guy. Once again, he actually just got off work. He works for Home Depot, so that's one of the career questions I would ask him. There he is. Alright. So, anyhow, anyone that's still watching, alright, waiting for him to join the booth. Hi, Lainey. You guys can say hi to my daughter. Her name's Elena.
Hi, daughter.
Anyhow, we are joined by Twisted Demon in the booth here. He's a great guy. Very glad to have him. Go follow his Twitch stream. Hopefully he's here for the long run. Hey, Twisted, man, how are you today?
I'm doing great now that I'm out of work.
Anyhow, how do you feel about Midnight, and where is it going?
I love it so far. I mean, great group of guys with the sponsors that we have on board. You know, it's becoming something really big that I encourage a lot of people that are still getting their feet wet in the game, or people that unfortunately didn't get noticed in the esports tournament for whatever reason. I encourage everybody to jump on board with it, because I mean, this is an open opportunity to have your shot.
Yo, Slade. Hey, Slade. Slade.
Yo.
Can you finish this interview off for me and invite NRG to the booth after this and do an interview for him? He's going to stay in the lobby. I'm going to hurry up and go do something real quick. I'll be back in like 3 minutes. Just finish up his interview and invite Dylan.
I mean, this seems like in 3 days. You joined, of course, on the first day, stepped up with the broadcasting pretty quickly. What's your overall opinion on how the processes went, the entire processes went?
I mean, it's a fair process for everybody, you know, that's trying to get out there. You know, you get your shot running in Xfinity, and if you get noticed or you perform well, then you got your shot in Cup, and, you know, just a great opportunity for everybody all over.
Sure, man. What is your? I know you're not, and you're part of the YouTube team now, the broadcasting team, Twitch and everything. But
yes.
When you joined, did you think it would blow up like this, personally?
Honestly, I didn't. Not a knock to anybody. I've seen a lot of people that try and do something like this and then get involved with a bunch of politics and drama and stuff like that, and that's not what we're about here. So I mean, it's definitely it's growing into something big, really, really, really quick.
That's why you don't need to doubt who got this big. I didn't think, even me running a YouTube channel, I didn't think he'd get this big this quick. But who's your favorite driver in NASCAR at the moment?
Martin Truex Jr.
Martin Truex, nice. All right, you got anything else you want to say to people watching? Where you going?
Just keep an eye on everything, and if you want to be a part of it, we got races going on constantly. It seems like. Don't be afraid to post in the comment section. Message me on Twitter or message me on Twitch or any of us here, and we'll bring you in and give you a run and see what you got.
Sure, man. Well, thank you for your time with us today. We'll catch you later here tonight for the nice races. Hope you have a good car set up and ready to go. We'll catch you in a bit.
Sounds good. Looking forward to it.
Yep, thank you. Alright. That might be the last dude we got, because AJ left and he was the party host, so that's really unfortunate. But well, guys, I cannot stream. AJ's not here. He's the one streaming, so I don't have really anybody else to invite until he gets back. So I guess just stay tuned until it's excuse me, until AJ returns. I guess honestly, but hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll wait for AJ to get back. I guess we'll go on quote unquote commercial break, you could say.
I am back. Yo, Slade. I am back. Alright. Yo, Slade. Did you talk a little bit at least? Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna get more. I'm gonna get someone else other than energy in here too. After I interview him. Yo! We are joined by the one and the only Dylan Tibbetts, aka NRG. I don't know, that's your game tag, bro. Anyhow, is your party settings set to always allow? And to be honest, that gamer tag is NRG 4192452. If anyone's wondering. Alright, man. This is one of the founding members of this league, the Midnight Broadcasting Network. Dylan, how do you feel about this whole thing, and how's it been going? Alright. Anyhow, who's your favorite NASCAR driver?
Can't go wrong with Ryan Blaney just because he's originally from Ohio. I spent a lot of time watching the Blaneys at Eldora growing up, so it's pretty easy to pull for him. Was always a Petty fan growing up, Kyle Petty. So I also like Bo Wallace. Just that's the only Petty car left in the field, so it's easy to pull for him as well. But yeah, I don't really have like a favorite. There's just guys I like to see the younger guys do well, and when some of the older guys start making their way and they have their retirement year or whatever. I like pulling for them guys too. Just seeing them do well before they hang it up.
Hey, I just noticed something. From the start of this stream, we have gained 6 followers on our Twitter. We are up to 54 followers just like that. Anyhow, you're going to sit here in the booth with us, get some more interviews going. NRG, he's a great guy. Anyhow, who are we going to get in here next? Who should I get in here, guys? See if old Bagsy's on. We're gonna get one of these developmental guys in here. I haven't talked to a few of them. I want to meet some of them. We're gonna get Mind Foreman in here and see if he'll join. See if Mind Foreman's gonna join. Come on, Monty. Come on, Monty. Come on. Thank you guys in the booth, or thank you guys in the chat room. Thank you guys still sticking around for the stream. I know it's kind of long, but that's what it's for guys to come see some personality. Like I said, we want everyone here, man. This is the place to be. I just wanted to explain to you where this is going to go. We want this to eventually be an esports tag. If we can get that, we'll be big, we'll be good. We'll try for someone else, and since Mind Foreman does not want to join, we're gonna try to get RJ Smitty in here. He was a really fast guy last night. Honestly. See if he'll join. RJ Smitty, my man, use your party settings set to always allow.
They sure are.
Alright, anyhow, welcome to the Midnight Broadcasting Network. I just wanted to say thanks for coming along, and hopefully you're here for the long run. What are your thoughts on the Midnight Broadcasting Network and the last couple of days have been going for you?
Well, I joined yesterday, and pretty much since I've joined, I've pretty much been addicted to it.
Alright, that's good. Last night at Iowa, you had a pretty fast car. Didn't quite get the win, but, you got the win. Never mind. What am I thinking?
And first one.
First race, first win, developmental series. I think you got some pretty much cup potential here. Are you here for the long run, or is this just temporary? Is this just, hey, I'm here to check it out?
I plan to be here for the long run. I haven't done much in custom. I think last night was maybe like my 10th custom race, so it's interesting on going through all that stuff, figuring it out.
Yes, for sure. Who's your favorite NASCAR driver?
I grew up watching Jeff Gordon, so I've gone towards Chase Elliott.
Chase Elliott. Yeah, seems to be a popular name. Anyhow, any of NRG or Slade, do you have any questions for RJ?
Well, last night you won that big race there at Iowa. Did you race in one of the second two races?
Yeah, I raced in the first one.
The first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, up in the booth, you looked pretty sharp out there in that big race. I know there wasn't a lot of green flag laps, but the laps that were green, you looked strong. It was impressive because there was a lot of guys. There was probably 6 to 8 guys in there that had it went green, had more green flag laps. There was a lot of good guys in there, so it says a lot. Hopefully tonight, are you gonna be in the race tonight at Auto Club?
Yeah.
Then you'll have a shot to race with the Cup guys at Chicagoland too, taking the top 2 fastest guys from a qualifying session at 7 Eastern time. So good luck out there, and hopefully we'll see you at Chicago.
I hope so.
Thank you for joining the booth, RJ.
Thank you.
Alright. I'm gonna think that might end our interview section. We're gonna explain a little bit of stuff. Okay, tonight, the thing that's going on is we're going to have our Cup guys are locked into the Chicago race tonight. Anyhow, the developmental guys are going to have a shot to get in. 2 of the guys, I'm going to host a qualifying session at 7 p.m. Eastern time. I'm not going to qualify, I'm just going to set it up, get everyone in there. And the 2 fastest times are going to end up racing with your feature Cup guys tonight at Chicagoland. If not, everyone's going to be able to be in the Auto Club race. All of us scouts and everyone's going to be watching. That's going to be a fun time. Personally, Chicagoland's really not one of my favorite tracks, but you can pretty much hold it wide open around that track. It's very narrow corners. Can't really make a mistake. Very easy to hit the apron. Fast track, though. Some fast guys, some fast times will be happening. Excited for the tonight's race, man. No better guys in the league to do it than these guys. Slade, you're good. Energy, you're good. Bags, he's great. We all know Bags is probably the most consistent driver out of all of us. Pats has a lot of speed. Smoke Fan, probably the fastest, but not the most consistent. We all have our ways. We all go our separate ways. I'm gonna admit, I'm probably one of the back 4 fastest out of this group. I can qualify real well, but I don't race long races. Slade, he's a fuel strategist. He can win races with speed, though. NRG, he's just an all-around ball player, dude. Mid-pack. Sometimes has speed, sometimes he's unhappy with his car. Very easy frustrated and flustered, but that's okay. He takes toaster bath every once in a while, but that's fine. But trust me, man, NRG, he's a hell of a guy. He does a lot. Met him about 2-3 months ago. He's been a part of this for about that long, getting used to custom setups with me. Me and him grew on each other a little bit. Very happy he's part of the developing mental series. Not to get off topic of our league and all, but how the hell did that test session look the other day there at Las Vegas with the Cup Series? I mean, it just looked like a draft fest. Looked like restricted plate racing to me.
I know a lot of guys aren't thrilled about it, as far as from a fan perspective, but I'm stoked. I hope. A lot of guys like to see it the old school way. The guy who has the fastest car, usually laps the entire field, and I mean last year it seemed like there was like on average 12 cars on the lead lap at the race on those tracks. I hope that this new package, brings a little more even playing field. I think you'll see a lot of first this year, but we'll see.
Yes, for sure, man. Only reason why I liked it is because I saw BK pass people on the outside, because he is the greatest driver in that field. I mean, I don't care what you guys say, but anyhow, I think this is about it for the stream today. Just wanted to say thanks to our sponsors, Ronin Imports and Fade Grips. You guys are well on board with us. Love what you guys are doing. Go get you guys some grips and go search up the website, RoninImports.com. Go give Travis Braden a follow on Twitter. He is a up-and-coming ARCA driver and actually put on the top 10 list of the most exciting young drivers to watch out for. Anyhow, that's pretty much it we have here for you guys today. Wanted to say thanks to all the viewers that stuck around. Very glad to have a big community here. Looking forward to building it with you guys. Also, just stay on board with us. We're going to be coming up with many more games and opportunities for everyone else. From Slade G and NRG in the booth, we want to thank you again for sticking around. Any other sponsorship opportunities out there we're looking for? Don't be afraid to get on board with that and come along. But from me, Slade G, and NRG, till next time, see you guys later.
Thank you.